Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Sweet Spot by NS9 NFT. I'm your host, Anthony DiNardo. With me, we got Jim Rosati. We got lineup 3 today. What up? How'd you do today? Did you get a play of the day? Nice. Congrats. Of course. But you're right. We did have an AMA right now. So the CEO of Candy spoke. I mean, it was a good amount too. What, an hour and 20 minutes, basically? Hammered a lot of questions. Yep. Yeah, for sure. You know, we decided that there's no point of going at 9 o'clock because there's a lot of people like listening in on that, right? So we'll do it right after. And here am I thinking like it might be probably at 9 o'clock anyways, maybe 9:10, 9:15. And here we are at 9:54 going live because it was that long. So yeah, shout out to Scott. Really answered a lot of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of questions that were asked and he took his time to answer them all. He wasn't, shying away or like, oh guys, I gotta go, time's up. So must be nice to be able to hear that first question. I didn't. Oh, hold on. They're saying there's audio issues. Jim, you don't have audio. What's going on? Hold on. Son of a B. I mean, I just checked before we went live too. And Jim, do you have your mic on? I'm not getting any audio from you.
I was on mute.
You were on mute?
I was on mute. Yeah. I just took myself off mute.
Son of a B. Look, it wasn't even me this time. It wasn't me. That's all I want to express. It had nothing to do with me.
So for the first time, it was my fault. I'm sorry.
First time, baby. I had to check too. For I was like, I know Jim's is working. I look and I'm like, it's on you. Everything's good. Well, let's rewind. Right, as mentioned, we'll start where he was speaking at 8:30. When you said that the question he took like 7 minutes for.
Okay, yeah. First question of the AMA, he took like 7 or 8 minutes to answer it, and so my thought was we're either only going to get through like 4 questions, or this is going to last all night. Turned out it lasted all night. So he basically sat there, let Usman ask him every single question that there was, and he provided. It was very. You mentioned that it was like he was definitely doing some CEO talk, right? I mean, there wasn't like
I called it GM talk, like of a baseball team.
Yeah, there wasn't too much, too much that was given here. I think the main takeaways that I took from it really was, they I guess they understood that there's obviously some feedback that they need to take from the community, right? So they made some changes there. And then as far as like future roadmap things, he mentioned crypto payments should be coming extremely soon. So a lot of people have been clamoring for that. So crypto payments coming shortly. He talked about the bridge from the stuff that's sitting on the Ethereum network right now, moving that over into the Candy atmosphere sometime this year, right? He mentioned burning, coming soon, challenges, some sort of gamification type of thing, right? Not necessarily like a full-on fantasy aspect this year, but something that you can do with icons, right? They said they're working on something there. I think the biggest thing that caught my eye out of the whole thing was he mentioned a Legends series basically coming up. So that was kind of interesting. I would like to hear some more about that
Oh, for
at some
sure.
point.
Yeah.
you know, um, but no, I mean, it was he basically sat there, asked a lot of questions. Again, nothing like too. There was no like breaking news or anything that's like the world on fire. But he kind of just walked and talked his way through all of the concerns and questions that people had about the platform.
Right. Yeah. So all that legit. I want to say one thing that I caught, and like I don't know if it was just the verbiage he used unintentionally, but when he did say about the crypto payments, he did say you'd be able to fund your candy accounts with crypto payments.
Mhm.
So I mean that's I know a bit of a I'm not gonna say a complaint, but there's definitely been, that's been raised, right? Like I want to fund my candy account because, especially like we talk about play of the days when serials matter, right? The timing of it, how quickly you can get something done, having to do it through a credit card just makes it that much longer. It's an extra step, right? You have to do your credit card to put your 3 digits in and then process, where if you have balance, it's boom, boom, done. So he did state the verbiage he did say was funding your candy account with crypto. So I don't know if that is a true thing. Like you will,
Yeah.
like when crypto comes into place, you'll be able to also fund your account. That would be a big game changer for a lot of people and that's also like a less fee. People, the credit card fees would be eliminated in that sense. The
Yeah.
other thing he said too was, asking about WWE because that is the new brand, the partnership they've made. I'm not when the drop comes, I'll be a lifetime WWE fan, but at this current time, I'm not. I don't remember. Was it SummerSlam? They said like they're eyeing
Yeah. So
something
he
around then.
mentioned, yeah, he did mention they're kind of eyeing SummerSlam as the a target day for some sort of WWE drop, which that's the end of July. To give you an idea of a
Oh
timeline there.
yeah,
So
obviously
2.5 months.
I knew that.
Yeah. To Nashville, by the way, not too far. Cody was going to come to
Oh,
Nashville. We were going to go to SummerSlam together. We should all do a SummerSlam meetup.
I wouldn't miss it. It's probably my 15th year in a row going. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you should. Should go.
will do. But
Honestly, it's a great event. SummerSlam's awesome.
I mean, I think I've mentioned on the show when like the partnership came about. I've been to one WWE, well at that time WWF event, and it was amazing. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I mean, I could be down for sure. Maybe we'll do like we'll drop and we'll do like a live in Nashville opening.
I'd be down.
Yeah. But anyways, so again, a lot of it was, talking through good stuff. And with that said, was there anything else I think we wanted to talk about in regards to AMA, or do we want to get into lineup 3?
Um, I just thought of one other thing that he mentioned that I wanted. Oh, somebody asked him about like what does he wish that he could see be better. And kind of echoing, he kind of seems like he's in the same boat of all of us, right? Being able to sort your collection, being able to use filters, and being able to navigate the marketplace a little bit easier, having secondary market data where you can look and see, okay, this icon is trending in this direction, this one's trending in this direction, I've got this, maybe I should capitalize on selling it now, maybe I should buy some, because it's in this direction. So he did mention that, which I feel like is something that we've been clamoring for a long time. We do have two excellent third-party sites in
Yes.
Serial One and Serial Chaser, and he mentioned those as well. But like at the end of the day, you shouldn't need to have those sites, right? Like everything you should be able to find all this stuff within your candy collection. You shouldn't have to go to another website to basically see what you have, right? So he kind of echoed that concern, in that, yeah, he's a little disappointed with that particular aspect still being behind where they want to be right now. So it was nice to kind of hear him have the same concerns about the like overall platform and experience that we have.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah. So, he did, like you said, share sentiments in that sense. I think the other thing too, like to go back things what we said, I mean, you can tell like the sense of like, him caring. He does take it personal in that sense. Like he wants this to be a good platform, right? I mean, there's big things, and again, like he kept stressing too, like long term. I mean, there's quite a vision in place, and there might not be things happening today which they thought would take place today, right? Things might not be happening and going as smoothly or as quickly as they want today, but there's still a very, very long-term vision in place, right? Like he kept stressing, like this partnership with MLB. I mean, they have so many things. Like they have this brand in place they want to push, and the long-term vision of it is like what matters. And yes, they're making quick adjustments, right? And that's like again, like the one thing like we see that they do care. It's not just like here's the lineup and then boom, like you're gonna have these 8 lineups, shut up and buy them or don't, and we don't care. We've seen after every one so far, they've made an adjustment. So, again, like it was nice to kind of hear him like understand that and give his point of view on this stuff as well. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it went on for a long time. He answered a lot of questions. Like I said, nothing like too earth shattering or anything like that. But I guess with kind of everything going on, it was kind of nice to at least have the CEO kind of brought it out there to answer any kind of concerns or question people had.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know we like just the two of us, some of the questions I was just like, some of them was repetitive. Some of them was like, let's move on. Like, I don't know, but no, it was fine. Like I said, thanks to him for getting on there. But again, nothing really like earth shattering breaking news or anything like that.
I want to know, what have we missed out on with this tomatoes thing? Because even Usman brought up at the very, very end. He's like, so someone's been put in the chat to say tomatoes. So I'm going to say tomatoes. And there you go. And I recognize that from last week on our show. Like the very first comment we had was tomatoes. And it was said like a few times. So is there like something going on with tomatoes that I'm missing out on? Do you not know either?
It's just a thing from
Okay.
Candy Chat.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
your face right now. All right. Anyways, we'll move on then. So I guess lineup 3 came out today. So we talked about last week, right? This upcoming week. What? Yeah, we talked I guess very, very little last week. But it was yesterday. We had the emergency pod. Or I guess we've had so many shows since our last lineup.
Gosh. With the emergency podcast.
That's right.
Friday.
Yep.
Friday was the emergency podcast. Monday, we just ripped a bunch of our airdrop packs yesterday.
Yes.
And now we're today. But yeah, we really haven't talked much about lineup 3.
The emergency pod we did a little bit on.
Little bit. I don't remember much of the emergency podcast, to be honest with you.
Of course you don't.
I'll have to go back and watch it, probably. But no, lineup 3. I will say this about lineup 3, just quickly looking through the checklist overall from like a depth standpoint, like top to bottom checklist, probably the best lineup so far, like top to bottom, right?
Right.
That can be attributed for a few things, right? Like they took out a lot of the lower tier players, right? Players who just have a core and an uncommon. A lot of those people they just took out, right? So a lot of those lower tier players that you don't want to pull, they're not in lineup 3. So lineup 3 has better odds at rares and epics than lineups 1 and 2. Also, I think I saw FD post some rarities, the rarity tiers, as well as the odds earlier today. And yeah, you're basically like it's like one more epic per one less pack or something. So like instead of being 1 out of 8 packs, it's 1 out of 7 or something like that.
Oh, great.
So yeah, so better chances in these packs. Like I said, top to bottom, better lineup than lineup 2. A lot of really young stars in this one too. So like you've got like Vlad, who's probably the headliner. Manny Machado, missing Aaron Judge is in here. But then you kind of have like this
Bobby
tier,
Witt
that tier of
Jr.
like the younger. That's what
Oh,
I mean. Like, so that those younger guys, Bobby Wood Jr., Jazz Chisholm, Key Brian Hayes. You've got those guys in this drop where, uh, a lot of people might not know just how good Key Brian Hayes is, right? And we talk about him every day because we're Pirates fans. We do a Pirates podcast, but like, look up Key Brian Hayes' numbers next time you guys get a chance. Like, I actually did some research today. He just played his 146th career game. He's got 5 wins above replacement. The only Pirate that I know who's done that ever was Paul Wainer. Barry Bonds didn't do it that I know of. It's possible. He's kind of like in that gray area there. But like Stargell, Clemente, Kendall, McCutcheon, none of those guys did that thing. So Brian Hayes is off to an incredible start into his career. So I'm just trying to hype up Brian Hayes.
Stop pumping your bag, Jim, because we know you pulled one core already on we opened one today. We bought because we say we were going to buy 10, right? For the show, of course, and everything. But I was the same way. I was like, okay, well, the 10's for the show. So I went back and I'm going to buy one because I want to open one now. And you did the same. I think you bought a few more to open.
I opened 3.
Yeah. So I went back in and bought 2 more because you opened 3. So here's the thing. So we got the airdrop packs, right? When we opened up last night, and we did the same thing. Like, we're going to save 10 for the show. So we opened up the remainders. And I mean, we did well off air. So it was very unfortunate because we pulled some really nice stuff and no one knows and no one can see it. And they're going to call us liars. So
we should just always record it regardless.
Right.
Even if it's not live, just have it on recording. We can put it out there if we need to.
Well, we didn't do it today either. So we opened a 3. Now, I did pull a Bobby Witt uncommon, but I'll put this out there. So the 3 that I opened, like, that was the most exciting. Nothing else really happened. So I'm just thinking it's going to be reversed. Like, this time, the stuff that we opened before the show was trash, which just means we're opening 4 epics, right? Number 1 serials. Like, this is going to be the show, Jim. I promise you all. Stay tuned, watch, keep going. This is the one. You know what? We're going to pull the 4th World Series ticket.
Highly doubtful, but
I'm calling my shot.
See, I like to have low expectations so that I can exceed them. You never want to set your goals too high, Bernardo. Set your goals too high, you fail. You need to set very reasonable goals that you can reach.
I literally said I'm pulling the 4th. I did not say 2 of them. It's very reasonable.
Yeah.
I'm just pulling 1. I'm not too greedy.
Cool. All right. Okay.
Yeah, as FD says, he'll love to witness 2 World Series tickets in a single day. You SOB.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Just to be in the presence of watching that happen.
Yeah, that was crazy. Was that just like I saw when it got pulled, he was putting in the chat. Was that just like a spur of the moment thing? You guys were like, hey, let's just hop on this thing and pull and rip some packs, and that's what happened. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Let us know, FD.
That's some pretty cool updates
legit.
There. I will say this though with lineup 3. So 31,000 packs, right? 31,423 packs. 15,000 for early access, the rest for general. It's now 10:11 p.m. Eastern time. They are not sold out. I think there's still plenty available. I personally thought these would do a little bit better just because like I think the checklist is good. They addressed like everybody's main concerns with like, we don't want these crappy relief pitchers, right? Like they took out the stuff that we don't want. This checklist is pretty solid top to bottom. I figured at least, maybe not like lineup 1 where everybody went out there and bought a bunch of packs, right? But like I thought this would at least do pretty well, just because I figured everybody would be like, okay, just got all these free packs, new lineup. They took out all the fluff, lower price points, solid checklist. I'll go ahead and buy some packs. And it seems like a lot of people still just sat out, right? Which honestly, when you go to the marketplace and you see the prices of singles, can't blame them, right?
Right.
So I mean, that's kind of like another thing where it's, at this point, it's just we as a community, we just need more people to want this stuff. Is what it seems like. It's still this the stuff looks awesome. I think it's finally it's at a good price point. We mentioned this last week. We were saying 35 would be a good price point. It's at 30 now. They took away those lower players. They did everything that we asked to like make this a good product, and we're still sitting here with packs left. So, and I think you can kind of look at this as like from a micro level, but then also from a macro level, right? We're also in an environment right now where the crypto world itself is not doing well. The stock market not doing well. Inflation's all-time high. So like there's all these things that are contributing to this. It could just be a matter of people put a lot of money into this for lineup one and they didn't make it back. So now they don't really have the money to put. They don't really want to put more money into it right now, right? So I guess that's kind of where we're at right now, in that it's a tough environment currently, because I think from a price standpoint, like this is just what we were looking for.
That's very fair to say. And I'm with you. At the $30, and I think I made that point to you today, at the $30, I felt like it's a lot easier to degen into this. You buy 10 packs, $300 opposed to $500. That's how I felt. That's why I was buying 10 again. I'm definitely doing it. So the price point seemed fair. As you mentioned, like knocking out some of the ones that you're not really desiring is fair. And this was a much better lineup. That was our biggest concern, I think, with lineup 2, was the fact that the lineup was very, very meh, right? Like you had Ohtani, that's the headliner.
Yeah,
everyone's chasing the Ohtani, but outside of Ohtani, it wasn't that great. So, and you know what? It showed on the secondary price point, like when they got the airdrop packs. Lineup 2 is going for like $17, $18, $19, right? And then like lineup 1 was going for like about $28, $29, $30. So like you see it even in the price point. So clearly the community felt that lineup 2 was not good, right? So now that we see lineup 3 here, we got the new price point. I'm with you. I felt like we would do much better. There's gonna be more excitement, and actually, it seemed like there was a lot of excitement. Like when the airdrop was announced, like the community seemed very uplifting, positive and such. But we didn't see it translate into this lineup. So you are correct. I think there's definitely at least half still available. So it is a bit concerning. It's very concerning, I'll say, in that sense. What I think we're seeing also too is, so like the price point has corrected itself, right, on the packs. And I think you're seeing a correction in the singles as well. Like the rares are now dropping, the epics are now dropping. So it's not as if like, say X card epic was selling for like $50 before and packs are 50, right? So like if you got that, you're getting your money back, even though you weren't hoping that epic was $50, you're hoping that epic was like 100, right?
Right.
You're not going into this thinking if I pull that same epic, I'm getting $50 now. Like that epic is now about $30. So it's the same for the pack. So it's not like you're really making the money still. You're still in the same place. It's just the percentages. Well, let's say the percentages are the same, just the dollar amounts are a bit different. So you're still not really seeing yourself buying packs and then like making money. You're still kind of in that sense where you're losing money. It's just not as much dollars per se. The percentage is probably about the same, right? But it's not as much dollar wise because it's $30 per pack. So that's how I feel. It's like, yes, it's still not in the best shape. It's easier to degen into, and like now, especially I'll admit, I'm going to say something. I bought 3 lineup 2 packs today because they were just $17, and I'm like, you know what? I still want to open, but I'm saving these ones for the show. So I did it, and they sucked, just so you know. But yes, that's just how I feel. It's like the pricing is better, but you're still not in the space of making money yet, or even like getting it back for the most part.
Yeah. And I think it's just we're gonna have to be patient, which I know in the NFT space isn't really a word people like, but like until there's just more users that gravitate towards this platform, you're not going to have, so like Bobby Wood Jr., for example, 2,750 cores. Very low mid count when you're comparing it to other projects, right? If you're talking about like a quad badge rookie on Top Shot, if you're talking about like a Cade Cunningham quad badge rookie on Top Shot, there's 4,000 of them, right? And that goes for $300, just to guess. That's probably about right. 250, $300 even now.
And that's at its lowest. That's without the challenges and like the pumps and stuff. Like that's all done with. That's about what it's going for.
And so you're now looking at Bobby Wood Jr.'s first ever, major league icon. Like when, Scott talked on the AMA tonight about badges and like badges becoming a thing, right? Like this is Bobby Witt Jr.'s rookie card. Like when it comes to candy, right? Like he had his prospect thing, but like this is his rookie. Like this, when badges become a thing, this is Bobby Witt Jr.'s rookie year. And like, if you think Bobby Wood Jr. is going to be the next big thing, it kind of is just really surprising to see a icon with a mid count of 2,750 that you can scoop up right now for $7.67, right? Like but it's just one of those things where like there's just not enough people yet on this platform to demand higher prices.
Right. That's
down the road. Hopefully down the road, it's completely different. And it's like, oh my God, Bobby Wood Jr.'s rookie icon. I need it. And, these things shoot up, right? Because there's only 2,750 of them.
You're right.
We're just not.
And that's why I keep thinking like you got to think short term and long term. And short term, this isn't the I can buy and flip. This isn't really the environment that you're in right now. You're having a hard time, like even with epics, like getting money back. If you pull an epic, right, being more than $30 on some of these stuff. So like you're not in the environment of like I can buy, flip, and maybe you pocket that and you do some things. Maybe that allows you to buy other things, in candy and such. I mean, that's been like my Top Shot experience. I feel like that's how I just build up. I get something great and I sell it. And that allowed me to build up my collective score to get into other things to buy and sell and whatever. Like that's how I built my collection in Top Shot, was by selling the premier stuff, right? It wasn't like just a pocket money and walk away from the product, high and dry. It was to build my product. And so like, you're not really getting that in candy right now. But again, like when you look long-term, that's exactly why I'm very interested in this stuff. I'm building my collection though. I'll tell you that because it's just like you said, and they've said in the chat too, like the packs still don't seem to be the play. It doesn't seem like, again, like in Top Shot, you bought a $9 pack and you're making at least $15 on it. Like you just buy packs because you don't lose. You clearly can lose in buying packs. But when you look at the marketplace and if you feel that there's true value in this long term, how are you not? I mean, again, I can't stress how many Joe Musgrove uncommons I have. And I just keep doing it because I see one out there for $1 again. And I'm like, no, I won't allow the floor right now. I guarantee if you look, well, it's been a few hours. I will not allow the floor on Joe Musgrove and Max Fried fall below $3. It just, it doesn't happen because I buy them. I just don't know. And I know they're pitchers, right? And again, like when you look at the card space, it's hitters that really do. But like if there's two guys that I feel like can be in the Cy Young race right now, it's them two. And again, I just like Joe Musgrove. It's been my dude for a bit. I also enjoy that moment because it's, what it represents, the Padres, right? The no-hitter and such. So I just don't allow it. Like I just keep buying them and buying them and buying them. And again, it's like what you're saying, like it's now with Bobby Witt, like, are you for 2,700 mint count, $7? Like that just sounds ridiculously cheap. Once this space grows, and again, think about like in 2-3 years from now, when you have the amount of people, right, and they're not able to get this stuff because they weren't here then. Like if you want a Bobby Witt Jr., I'm gonna guarantee, like it's not $7 at that point.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I'm just going on that marketplace and just finding deals and just buying and buying and buying.
Yeah, and I think that's I'm with you there. I haven't bought too much from this lineup 3 just yet. I was going to wait till I open my packs, really
Same.
see what I need. But I picked up all the Cabrian Hayes. So I've got epic, rare, uncommon, core Cabrian Hayes.
Oh,
I'm done.
congrats.
I got all my Cabrian Hayeses. But yeah, it's just one of those things where if your goal is to collect the product, you can easily collect everything on the marketplace for less than buying a pack.
Right.
So that's why we're not seeing the packs sell out. Again, I still felt like there's still just you get a rush just from opening. I mean, it's nice to open packs. Like I like personally, I want it like there's like a healthy medium, right? I want to open packs, but then I also want to buy singles off the marketplace. I want to do a little bit of both. But then I also think kind of we're in that boat where all those people who maybe thought that they would have made a little bit of money off of drops 1 and 2 didn't, right? And so it's just kind of, instead of pumping more money into it, they wanted to use that candy balance that they really never got back.
Right.
And so I think that's probably the main issue so far with why these packs haven't sold, is because people didn't really make the candy balance that they were hoping to make on the first 2 drops.
Definitely could be. So, I mean, I don't know how like deep we want to go in this next thing, but like, but where do you go from here? Like, so we're off next week, right? We have an off week to buy.
Yeah.
And then there's lineup 4 coming. Is that off week? Is that 2-week gap going to be enough to maybe revitalize some things? Like the marketplace cool down a little bit? Maybe get 2 more weeks to gain a few users? Or
think,
is this kind of just what we're feeling this is going to be through these lineups?
Yeah. I put something in the suggestions page today, actually, where like I think they need to, the user base still isn't there. They need to decrease the supply per drop. So maybe that all that is keeping the 30,000 packs, but like you mentioned, there's an off week next week. Like, what if we do 15,000 and 15,000, right? Is that kind of spreading it out enough so that 15,000 sells out today and then 15,000 sells out next week? Because instead of dropping them all at once and then taking a week or 2 off, you just have a drop every week, 15,000 packs, and it's like a little something that you can go and you can get. And I feel like that might be the next pivot, because like they have built-in off weeks,
right? Yeah,
like in between these drops. Like maybe just make it so that every week there's a drop. And I know drops can probably be pretty stressful on the team. I don't I would imagine it's kind of crazy in the candy universe on drop days, but maybe every Tuesday you have a drop of 15,000 packs, and you split the line. You still keep the lineups the way they are now, but you do 15,000 a week as opposed to 30,000 off a week, 30,000 off a week. I don't know if that would help. I feel like it might, because it is limiting supply on like a per week basis.
Right. It's interesting. I mean, it could definitely help, because a week goes by, and I mean, I'm talking from personal experience. If I was going to sit and say I'm buying 5 packs and that's it, week goes by and I'm going to say I can't not buy pack. I'm going to buy at least 2 to satisfy my needs, right, of opening something. So like that could help, and it spaces it out a little bit. And like you're saying about the candy balance, like maybe you can do a little bit, and it's now a week later, you got like a little bit of balance, right? So that might be able to help out. I guess something I'm kind of looking at, just again, we've talked about why we really feel and believe in candy, right? And it's something that Scott brought up too. Like they're big on partnerships. It's partnership, right? And I totally get it. And like the one thing that really stood out with me is the partnership. Like they already have it's Fanatics, right? Like that's what's so great about candy, is they're with Fanatics and such. And we saw like what they've done with the jerseys. We've seen what they've done with the trophies and such. Right? Like if you buy something of Fanatics, you can go ahead and sign up and get a free jersey, right? And such. And like, it got me thinking, like, so our biggest problem is we feel the user base isn't there, right? We need to draw people in, and I'm just not so sure if seeing a commercial is doing it, right? Like, if I see a commercial, I'm going to sign up now in Candy and get that. So I don't know, like, are we maybe at the spot where we kind of pull on Fanatics, like, hey, spend so much, get a free pack. And now they're getting something tangible in what we're trying to build here. They got the pack now, and they can make that decision on, like, these are pretty cool. Let me buy some. So I don't know. Is this maybe the start of maybe utilizing Fanatics, and that's in that sense of gaining the user base, trying to attract people? It's kind of where I'm at. Maybe that off week, that's how that's utilized. That off week is going to be packs given, and it's not going to be next week. That's way too soon. Like, there's another off week, in the future. So like, maybe that week is used to give those users packs. Still not us. Like, we're still not going there to buy, but that's the week that packs are delivered to the people that purchase something.
I mean, it's a good point. I mean, we talked at length last year about, how they can utilize, this partnership with Fanatics. We saw it in the World Series trophies. We saw it in the jerseys, right? So they've utilized that in the past. Yeah, maybe that's something that they can tap into, buy, spend $50 on MLB gear at Fanatics, get a free MLB icon pack, right?
$30 value.
Yeah. Might work.
I mean,
I think that's a way to maybe get people onto the platform, and like to try it out,
right?
As opposed to somebody, the one cool thing, like they are advertising this a lot. Like, I just pulled up MLB.com, just candy stuff everywhere on MLB.com, the homepage. So it's like I feel like they're doing all they can from like a branding standpoint in the right places. But yeah, it's like, how do you convert? And this is kind of like where marketing just comes into play. How do you convert people who go to MLB.com and see all this candy stuff, right? And I mean, I can even share this, right? If you want me to, let me share this real quick, just kind of show you what MLB.com looks like. So you go to MLB.com right now, and you see on the left, on the top, on the right.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere.
There's a right there, right? I mean, it's all over the place. And so like, how do you convert somebody who's going to MLB.com to actually go and click on one of these ads and convert that person into a customer? Right. That's kind of the next step. And I don't know. I'm not a marketing major. That wasn't my degree. I took one marketing class in college. By the way, I took like a marketing 201, just like a basic marketing class. I think I got a C-. So like, I didn't do that well. So I don't know what I'm talking about.
So on top of no financial advice, also no marketing advice on the show, please.
Yeah, no marketing advice.
But I think like overall, the thing that's hurting candy, I think, is also something like, if you look at the NFT space in itself, it's like the NFT space needs new users. Like, we've kind of just gotten at that plateau of, here's the NFT user base, and that's it. It's not really growing. And when you talk about candy itself, that's what I'm getting at. Like, the advertising is great. It's everywhere. The branding is good. But I think the problem is not so much candy, but the problem is NFT. It's not that you're trying to get people to buy candy. It's, how do you get people to want to get into NFTs? Because it's something that is like a bad word in a lot of spaces. Like, don't you dare bring up NFT to me. I'm not talking to you.
A lot of people.
Right? I've muted NFT on Twitter.
Yeah.
Right. You know, and like, when you see something, like there was a tweet, and I'm going to say, like, I don't even know what it was, but it's just someone I saw on our North Shore 9, like the baseball page, right? But Smashing Pumpkins, I don't know, they had like a date and like a GIF on something, and his quote tweet said, "This better not be an NFT." I think it was like an album drop. Like, I think maybe they're previewing an album, but the quote tweet was, "This better not be an NFT." And like, I think that's what we're battling right now too. It's not so much just candy, but it's like, people are seeing this like, oh God, freaking NFTs, So how do you maybe get someone who's in that mind space to convert? And maybe it's, again, like you're giving that tangible free pack. Maybe that's what breaks the barriers for them. I don't know.
That's a good question, because I mean, I've posed the question on my Twitter before, where it's like I get it, that why do you hate sport? Like, what is it about sports NFTs that make you despise them, right? And like there's a lot of people just are like, everything crypto is a scam, right? And I can understand how people think that,
Yeah.
because there are a lot of scams in this space. Like, you hear about NFT projects being scams all the time. You hear about people and their NFTs getting stolen from them and things like this. For like those are the things,
all the stuff that's going on around Azuki right now.
Right. So you see all this stuff, and then the negative news is obviously gets amplified way more than the positive news, right? So all this negative news around the space keeps getting amplified and amplified and amplified. It just reinforces everyone's opinion that this stuff is a scam, right? But like, you kind of looking back on that, you have to realize who you're working with, right? Like, what are the partnerships in this? Like, this is a Major League Baseball licensed product by a company that's owned by Fanatics, which is the largest sports memorabilia company in the world, right? So it's like, this isn't some picture of a monkey selling you NFTs, right? It's not an ape,
right? Like when you go to the website,
yeah, it's not an anonymous.
It's
person,
not like our
right?
creators,
like
and you see a monkey, and then you see and it's a fake name. Like you don't know anyone. Like
exactly, yeah. So like, this isn't that, right? And then you hear some things about how like NFTs are destroying the environment, right? And like, the Ethereum network is bad. Right? Like, there's really no way around it. The Ethereum network is bad. If you think otherwise, you're wrong. It's bad. Like, it's not good. But then you think about what this is. This isn't the Ethereum network. There's a different blockchain. It uses a different form of, I'm not going to get into the details, but it's like it's a different type of NFT ownership, I think, as opposed to the Ethereum network. Don't quote me on that, but I remember reading some sort of article about it. So like, it's way less impactful on the environment to use things like Top Shot or Candy as opposed to the Ethereum network, right? So it's like, I think it's just a matter of like, from like an educational standpoint, it's just going to take people to have conversations with those people and just say, hey, just give it a try. Like, give it a try, see if you like it. And maybe like another Fanatics partnership is the way to do that.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And so like Jeff G says, the issue is very simple: oversupply. And I mean, you are correct. I mean, it is an oversupply. And how do you combat that? Well, you subtract some of the supply, which they did. I mean, again, we can argue if that was enough. They did, but you can also fight the oversupply by building a user base so it is even amounts, like the Top Shot. Like they can put out 90,000 packs in a day and sell out.
Increase demand.
Right.
You can increase demand, or you could lower supply,
or both. That's what you're trying to do.
Both. And it seems like they're doing both. Yeah. At least they're trying to do both.
So, right. Like, that's why I just think maybe Fanatics is also maybe the play. Like, maybe that can try to attract some people into this space that aren't here, or just seeing that Candy commercial that you see on MLB TV, right? Or on MLB.com. Like you're saying, like it is pretty much everywhere. Like, you're seeing Candy all over the place. I go on Facebook and I see it the very few times I ever go on Facebook. So like, the marketing's out there, but it's like, is that really enough to attract the people? And I think that's where we're at right now. So maybe, again, Fanatics is that ploy. Get some people on here, give them the free pack, right? Let them play with it and see if that draws them on. All right. So we want to get into ripping some packs here. Do we got some more to say?
Let's do it. We've been talking for about 50 minutes now.
I know.
So
everyone's like, let's open packs. We're like, no, we're going to talk your ass off.
Let's open packs.
Yeah. Let's do it. We're here for the people. All right. Who goes first?
How about we do? So we each have 10, right?
Yep. Do 5, 5, 5, 5.
How about we do 5, 5, 5, 5? I'll go first.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna start from the bottom.
You only got 10?
I have 12.
Oh, that's right.
10
that's
to open this week.
You kept 2.
2 to hold for next week. Yeah. Because we have a show next week. We need some content. So we got some packs.
Guess I'm buying more packs.
All right. Here we go. Pack 1. Rare.
Boom.
Chris Taylor. So I do not have a Vlad yet, by the way.
Connor Joe. 3rd best DH in baseball.
Yeah, crushing it. Hey, CJ Abrams. We didn't even talk about CJ Abrams when we talk about the younger guys, but
there you go.
Yeah, CJ Abrams. There we go. All right, uncommon. P Crawford having an excellent start to the year.
He really is. I also picked him on fantasy because of it.
Crushing the ball. All right, rare. Aaron Savali. Okay. Meh. All right.
Yeah, like the Mariners gave P Crawford that extension, and I think all of us in their chat was like,
"Oh yeah,
dummies."
We were like, "What are they doing?" All right, we got another rare. Kyle Isbell had a good rookie year last year. Dylan Moore. Rysel Iglesias, who is having it. I would imagine he's having a good year because the Angels are just killing it right now.
He is too. Imagine basically giving away for free.
Oh, no money. Right. Jed Lowry. Who's like the only player left on the A's.
How does Jed Lowry? Steven Matz
is the rare. All right. Ooh, that was serial 11 on Lowry. What's his number?
Oh, nice.
8. All right. I said check that real quick. I updated my browser today, so we're getting the new one here. All right, 3 packs, 3 rares. Daz Cameron, Mitch Henniger. But if you've noticed, there we go, uncommon.
There it is.
There it is. If you've noticed though, like those middle relievers, they're gone.
Yeah.
Taiwan Walker. All right, rare time. Carter Kieboom.
If he
was really needing Carter Kieboom. I went all in on Carter Kieboom baseball cards.
Yeah.
All in. I've got a lot of them.
I wasn't expecting this to be his career.
Yeah,
Munter says, I love how y'all keep pulling Cubs and Cardinals rare icons.
Hey, another rare.
He's 4 for 4 in rares.
Yeah.
I told you this was the night.
We need some epics, though. Hey, another Vlad.
Hey.
Let's go. Bobby Witt Jr.
Look at this pack.
It's a good pack so far. This is a good pack. Logan Webb. Stud, though. He's a stud.
FD likes it.
FD likes him. Hey, the Ice Horse.
Michael Chavis, baby.
Horse. Love it. I need that Michael Chavis rare, by the way. Carlos Carrasco. Also having a good start to the year.
Very. Cookie is killing it for the Mets. Except for that one start. He had like 7 runs, I think.
All right. Wait, hold on. Was that? How many packs was it?
4. You're 4 for 4 in rare.
Okay. All right.
You got the Wendy's 4 for 4 going on, Jim.
Okay,
The
3
gym pack.
uncommons. Yeah.
Can't get a rare, might as well get 3 uncommons.
No epics, though, in my first 5. All right, Martin Maldonado, Jaron Duran, another guy we didn't mention.
Nate likes that one.
Yep. Dylan Moore, uncommon. Devin Williams, uncommon. NL Rookie of the Year from like 3 years ago. And Yu Darvish, uncommon. All right.
Yeah, Devin will be nice in some holds challenges. I don't know.
Yeah. He's a good pitcher.
Right.
All right. So those are my 5.
Oh, yeah. Now it's my turn, huh?
I'm going to check serials while you're kind of pulling your stuff up there.
All right. So let's do this. So I will start from the bottom as well. I'm excited. This is it, Jim. This is gonna be a good night. Oh, come on. Oh well, at least I get to see my serials up front.
Yeah, true. Did you not update your browser? I think there was a Chrome update today, is what it was.
Well, see, here's the thing. So I didn't update it today. So if there was, my bad. But even last night when we opened, some of them were and some of them weren't. Like it switched on us.
Yeah.
Like in mid reveal. So oh well. Max Schrock. Daniel Lynch. Kyle Bell. This
Royals and Reds.
This wasn't the way I was leaning. Ryan McMahon, I'll take it.
And you got paid.
Lorenzo Cain, number 75.
Right.
Yeah, McMahon did get paid.
And got paid.
All right. So that was the calm before the storm. That's all.
Yeah, that was the worst pack I think I've seen so far in lineup.
Thanks a lot.
3. That was congratulations. Congratulations on that.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, I got
our first epic. All right.
Cole Irvin.
Okay.
Another Lorenzo Cain, number 70. What was my serial last time? 80?
70, I think 75.
75, okay. Brian Hayes. Let's go.
There we go. Key.
Just a core, but it's good enough for me. Got a Hayes.
Yeah. We'll take it.
JD Martinez. That's right. One. So I opened up a rare JD Martinez today in one of my packs. So I mean, whatever. All right, here's the rare. Here's the rare.
Can hit.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Pache. I mean,
all right. Probably the most popular Oakland A.
There you go. That's a positive spin. That I like.
There you go.
Also not the prospect that, he hasn't turned out to be that guy yet. Yeah.
He's still really young.
Yes.
Really young. Plays just unbelievable defense. If the bat can come around, he can be pretty good. Yeah. He's another guy. Him and Carter Key.
Oh, you loaded up on him? Oh boy. So here we go. Here's a rare.
This one's out of order.
But this, So I told you. Here's number 4.
That's your World Series.
This is number 4. I called my shot. All right, Carlos Carrasco, 1245 as a core. Adam Duvall as a core.
Hey, let's go.
Your old classmate.
My dude. Yeah. I had multiple classes with Adam Duvall.
All right, calm down, Jim. Relax.
He's my dude.
All right, first uncommon. Carter, keep him.
There we go.
I'll do the rare because I want to save this one, obviously. Mitch Henniger.
Okay.
If that guy could just stay healthy, I swear. It's one of those dudes you just kind of feel bad for. He just can't stay on the field.
He can hit. Like
I know.
that's yeah, he can hit.
All
But no, I
right.
agree.
World Series. Oh, damn it. Barrios. All
He's
right,
been on a
whatever.
struggle bus this year, hasn't he?
Yeah, not going too well in Toronto for him.
Which is weird because he's just always been just so good.
And like especially first half. Like he's always tailed off the second half.
Yeah.
But he's been like lights out at least the first half. Okay, so how many I have left to do? That was my third, right? So this is number 4.
Yeah.
Another rare.
Okay.
Cody Bellinger. Screw you,
Former
11-1
MVP.
Dodgers. Taking out our Pirates tonight. Another
Yeah, we
cookie.
beat him yesterday. 3 away from perfect.
I know.
Yeah.
Matt Brash, who's
Ooh.
AAA now.
He's also nasty though.
Yeah, coming back as a reliever, but he is nasty. Like he'll just dominate that role.
He's gonna be good. He's gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah. Walker Bueller, 508. And last rare. Ground Chuck.
Hey, Charlie Morton.
Not having a good year.
Well, he's like 40 years old now.
I know. This might be the one he has to hang it up, huh? We'll see.
Well, didn't they give him a 2-year deal? They gave him a 2-year deal. So I think he makes like $20 million next year. So he might just hang around for that.
Yeah, it's probably smart. All right. This is my last. This is my 5th. Another rare. Still no epics.
Right.
I mean, we're getting good rares, though. Well, I mean,
we're getting a lot of rares. Yeah, getting a lot of rares.
Nick Ahmed. Eric Hosmer, number 18.
Oh, close.
I know. Damn it. Madison Bumgarner.
So in the last 2 packs, you've pulled arguably like the 2 best World Series pitchers, like in the last decade, between him and Morton.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like,
yeah.
Probably very easily.
Yeah.
and speaking of them.
Same pack. There you go. This
Charlie
is the World
Morton
Series pack.
It is. So that means this here's Brian Hayes for the upcoming 2023 World Series.
He's in a 2022 World Series, Brian Hayes.
Okay. Pache.
Hey, Christian.
Not
probably
the
not going to be
2022. All right. So I think that was
your second rare. Is that your second rare, Pache?
Was the other one rare?
I don't know.
It might have been. Yikes. All right, Jim. All right. Back to you.
Back to me. My 5. All right, we're going to start from the, we're just going to keep working our way up. Another rare.
Nice.
Another Kyle Isbell. Jeff McNeil. It's a Mets pack.
Load up on the Mets.
There you go. Nolan Arenado, uncommon.
Obviously a Cardinal.
Kenta Maeda, rare. We're gonna have to give me an epic. I haven't pulled an epic out of lineup 3 yet.
Still haven't.
FD, I thought you said the odds were better.
They are. They just all went to him.
Just not for me. All right, Will Smith, the pitcher Will Smith. And we got another Dylan Moore. It's my 3rd Dylan Moore of this stream. Austin Nola. And Max Schrock. Uncommon. He must have like barely missed the cutoff for the
Right.
cutting people.
He was like
Max
number
Schrock.
91.
Yeah. Ryan McMahon. Come on. We started off hot with all those Vlads and the Bobby Witt.
Yeah, true. Another rare at least.
Yeah. There's Vidal Brujan. Bobby Witt Jr. Let's go. Let's go.
Get those in some color though.
Yeah. Another Kyle Isbell, uncommon.
You love him.
No. Nick Ahmed, uncommon. All right. Be a good rare. Be a good rare. I'm due for a good rare. Andrew Kittredge, who's a good reliever, but he's a reliever.
Yeah. FD says that's combined 11-11 with no epic, I believe. Y'all are defying some odds right now. That's what we do. Again, we're here for the people.
Us.
We take all the bad stuff so you guys can get the good stuff.
Here's another one. No epics. 3 uncommons. Defying the odds. That is what we do. You know, what we're doing is we're just opening all of the packs without the epics so that all of you can get the epics in your packs.
I mean, that's what I said, but sure.
Alex Kirilloff. Hey, Pittsburgh kid. He's from Pittsburgh. He's from here.
He's from here.
He's from here.
There you go.
Yeah. Adam Duvall. Let's go.
Cherish
Uncommon.
that one, Jim.
Yep. Lou Bob. This is a good pack. I'll take that, Lou Bob. And hey, the star of last night, Josh Naylor.
How about Josh Naylor too? Like finally putting it together. That's a guy I've been like hanging on. I liked him coming out of the draft. He has been not.
I mean, he's always had a ton of talent.
Yes.
Another non.
If he's finally putting it together.
No epics. Yeah. All right, you Darvish. So I just opened 10 packs, 13 if you count the 3 that I didn't open on air. No epics.
Well, I guess I'm due.
Darvish, Kieboom, Isbell. That's like my 5th Kyle Isbell.
Right. Can't wait for
JT Real Muto.
Can't wait to burn.
All right. Yeah, I can burn some Kyle Isbells, that's for sure. And it's uncommon Logan Webb. All right.
Sheesh.
No epics, Donardo. No epics.
That's it for you. Wow.
You know what though? I might open those other 2. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, based on your pack so far.
Yeah, based on the packs that we've opened, I might just rip 2 more.
Aaron Judge hit a walk-off. Play of the day?
Probably. It's the Yankees.
Are they in New York? Yeah, they are in New York. Did he hit it over Candyland? Was there another candy advertisement out in the outfield? That would be legit.
Maybe. All right, you're up.
All right, so 2 uncommons. Sal Perez.
Salvi.
Carson Kelly. John Means. Ooh, number 15.
Yeah.
Vlad,
the
uncommon.
One good Oriole pitcher.
Got him.
Let's go. There we go.
And Daz Cameron.
All right.
3
we need an epic. Gosh.
FD, what is going on?
This is 17 packs we've opened, no epics.
This is like me in Vegas. Just got to hit sometime.
Like we're due. We've got to hit an epic at some point.
Right. Eric Hosmer. Who was it? Farmer. Well, he broke his 0 for 34 streak the other night on that home run. Yeah, that's us right now.
Being compared to Kyle Farmer is never a good thing.
Exactly. Jose Abreu.
All right. Jose Abreu.
White Sox are never a bad thing.
No.
And Chris Taylor.
Good player.
All right, so I'm having clearly these are 3 epics. I mean, they have to be.
502. That's my area code, so that's a good sign.
Oh, that pack sucks. I'm not even getting rares now. This is going from bad to worse. Yoli Sassin.
I might just buy more packs after this, just because clearly, like, just from pure odds,
right?
We're bound to get something good.
Don't do that. Don't. That's why I kept buying more S2 packs, L2 packs, whatever you want to call them. Because I opened the ones today, right? And I mentioned they weren't hot.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, let me buy $20 packs. Oh, like $17 packs, Didn't hit. So I bought another $17 pack. Didn't hit. Bought another one. Didn't hit. And that's why I was like, just stop. Just don't do it. Gene Segura. All right, here comes the uncommons. First one is Cabrian Hayes. Got him.
Hey, key.
There and last, another Adam Eaton, serial 28.
All right. The Adam Eaton pack.
You said 502 is your area code?
It is.
All right, I'll save it then.
Yeah.
Better hit, Jim, or it's your fault.
Okay, I'll take responsibility for it.
Oh, man. The 500s didn't do
I feel like how this is pack 19.
Yeah. Yep. But also,
you
just count. I bought an open 3 earlier today. You bought an open 3 earlier today. So theoretically, we've done 20.
So we're
25.
0 for 25.
Yeah.
In epics.
Yeah. Freaking FD. Who listens to you?
Why do we even do these shows?
Good Cookie Carrasco again.
All right.
John Means.
We pull all our good stuff when we're not on here.
Right. Kenta Maeda. And lastly, another Daz Cameron. All right. So this is 20, which means this is also 26.
26.
This is 26.
Between the two of us. Yeah. I mean, we're way past overdue.
I mean, I guess at least
I thought that was going to be
rare.
an epic because it was. I thought it was going to be an epic because it was taking a while to load.
Talking candy, I don't know, more like talking nonsense because your odds aren't right. Clearly, they're not right. FD, you're wrong.
Over 26.
Smith. Just to find the odds.
Smith.
Joey Votto.
All right.
Screw it.
Potential future Hall of Famer.
Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. All right.
Uncommon. Didi Gregorius. All right. Save the rare for last. I'm not looking again.
Vlad or Cabrian Hayes. Okay. I would like it.
That wasn't a good okay. I hate you. This is your area code. Of course it's Adam
He's
Duvall.
From here, actually.
Of course it's here. Adam Duvall.
There you go. See? That's what it was. That's why it was there. I'm opening my other 2. We can't go over 26.
I'm buying another pack.
Well, no, don't do it on the stream so people don't see your credit card information.
I don't know.
All right. Well, while you're buying packs, I'm gonna open my 2. We're gonna open these other 2. All right.
Oh, my bad. There, now you're on.
Oh, is it not sharing? Okay, there we go. Okay. We need an epic. We need an epic.
Oh, yes. I mean, damn it, though. You?
All right. There we go. Now I won't open that last one. I'll save the last one for next week. We were due. And there we go. Aaron Judge.
Nice.
We were due. Andrew Kittredge. Wilson Contreras. Nick Ahmed he's the guy who's
all right.
He's all over me. All over.
Here we
me.
go, Jim. Heating up for you again. Come on. You got this.
All right. JT Realmuto.
You could do worse.
He's like he's a top 3 catcher in baseball. Top 5 catcher in baseball. Yeah. So I'm good with that.
Nice.
Good with that. Okay. There we go. Some positive vibes.
Jim just stole the epic. Now Donardo won't get one. I mean, we knew I wasn't going to get one.
Well, now we're not. We got to open another 26.
I'm not doing that. All right. Edition 16,090. Does that number mean anything to you, Jim? Is that a zip code for you at all?
What that means is we have about 14,000 packs left.
I'll just keep buying them up. You know, it'd be crazy, right? Like I wasn't gonna buy this pack if I pulled well, because I pulled so poorly, right? No epics. I bought this pack. So what if this has the World Series? Like what I said, we're gonna pull the World Series one. And the only reason I'm pulling it is because of how terrible the previous packs were.
If this pulls the World Series pack and you get a +1 for the World Series, yeah, take me.
I don't have to.
Yeah, you do. It's the rule. That's the rule.
I mean, I might, but I don't have to. How much does it mean to you?
All right, good luck. Come on.
I'm not buying another pack. I just want to put. I'm not. I can't do it. I'm not buying another pack. This has got to be it. If this is bad, I'm eating it. Come on.
It's a rare. I mean, you got a rare.
I did get a rare. Oh, and look, it's showing up normal this time. See how weird it is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, now I don't know the serials are, so. CJ Abrams.
Okay. You didn't have one of those, I don't think.
Nope. Bobby Witch. Oh, this is the rookie pack.
Good pack.
Add some color to them.
Right.
Chris Taylor.
Okay.
John Means. Out for the year. Okay. Here's the rare. Just be something good. I hate you, Jim.
That's awesome.
Oh, my
awesome.
God. Of course. Nothing but Adam Duvall's for me now.
You've got a lot of that. I mean, I only have one Adam Duvall.
I'll trade you. Hey, Mutner, when trade? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stopping. Even though, the odds say I should buy another pack. I'm just not.
The odds do say that.
Should I buy another pack? I'm done. Wait till not next week.
You're done. All right. Well, we'll have next week. You'll have to buy something for next week.
I'm going to open the 14 airdrops I get next week.
Okay, that works.
I'm just, just trying to like breathe that into existence.
Positive vibes.
Yeah. So, all right. So
okay.
no
well, hey,
epics
at least
for me.
we pulled one epic. I had to open an extra pack to do it, but we did it.
28 packs and one epic. So kudos to everyone else out there watching. I'm already congratulating you on your rips because you've done well.
We just helped everyone out a lot.
Exactly.
Like we just took out all those non-epic packs. We just ripped them all.
Like Candy literally heard my idea and like, yeah, you know what? We should use Fanatics and give away packs. Let's swap out his epic packs that we gave Donardo, since it was his idea, so that we even give it to the new client base to really get him on there. So
yeah,
that's again,
that's probably what it was.
I'm here for you guys.
We are a podcast for the people, like you said.
28 packs and one epic. Oh, let's move on. All right. How are we ending this show?
I think that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Nothing new coming out this week, I don't think. Yeah, if you have a Q Brian Hayes epic out there, by the way, just feel free to put them up on the marketplace for super cheap because I'll buy it.
I will trade you 2 rare Adam Duvals for 1 epic of Brian Hayes. It's fair. It's 2 for 1.
Remember, we have a futures bet on Adam Duvall.
We do?
I put like $100 on Adam Duvall to win the home run.
Right. I was thinking between you and I, we had like some bet. And I don't recall.
How's he doing?
I don't even know.
Not really good. Don't. He has 2 home runs.
You're not winning that bet. Sorry, Jim.
I don't think I'm winning. I don't think I'm winning.
And I didn't win.
It was good odds, though.
I remember us talking about it.
Yeah. I mean, he was like plus 850. And it was
we were in New York. We were at the Candy meetup when New York.
Yeah.
That took place. You put that bet. Yeah.
He could get hot still. He could get hot. Could happen.
Okay. Well, I hope so. Personally, for my pockets, I hope so. All right. Let's get out of here. We'll be back next week. Unless there's another emergency podcast due or some other podcast in between that we go live for, because this is like our 4th show in 7 days. So with that said, we're out. See you later. Bye-bye.
See you guys.